right, I have the coolest idea for a Smash Brothers character reveal trailer. Now, yes, Smash Ultimate is already over. There is really no point in doing this exercise because there's no more DLC characters, so why do I waste my time doing this? But you know what? I have a good pitch anyways. I want you guys to hear it. I think it's a bit unfortunate that Doom 2016 was kind of in development hell, no pun intended, for as long as it did, because while the game was fantastic, I think that if a development team kind of got things started a year earlier and the game came out, say, in 2015 instead of 2016, I definitely think that Doomslayer would have been in Smash by the end of Ultimate. The way Masahiro Sakurai, the director of Smash Brothers, has talked about the Smash ballot and the DLC characters from Ultimate, it seems like they kind of had an idea of what the characters are going to be all the way back then, or at least a good chunk of them. And so, to me, it seems a bit unfortunate that Doomslayer wouldn't have been able to show up in that Fighters ballot, right? That Doom was really just kind of a dead franchise in 2015. The new game was coming out the next year, but unless you were really a retro PC gaming enthusiast, nobody was really putting Doom Guy or Doomslayer on their list in the Smash ballot in 2015. And by the time people actually did start wanting Doomslayer in Smash Ultimate, like around the time of the base game and partway through Fighters Pass 1, it was already way, way too late. But could you imagine if Doomslayer actually got into Smash Brothers? I think Doomslayer is one of the characters that could have had one of the best reveal trailers ever for a character. Like, probably up there with Sephiroth and Sora for Ultimate. It would have been that good, potentially. There's so many different directions that you could go in with Doomslayer. Which leads me to my proposal for a trailer. Alright, so remember the Ridley reveal trailer for Ultimate, right? Mario and Mega Man get brutally stabbed and, Zero Suit Samus ends up fighting Ridley at the end of the trailer. Let's do a continuation of that. So we continue following the fight. We see Samus bring out the whip and try to use the stun and do all the flips and stuff with Ridley, but it's clearly not working, and Ridley's about to hit Samus, and then you start hearing like some metal music, right? You specifically hear Flesh and Metal play, and you hear this build up and this tension, and you just kind of see like a gun slowly be loaded, and just hear knuckles crack and like a visor, right? And you can barely see somebody's face in there. It culminates in hearing the super shotgun fire, and you see Ridley kind of stagger back a little bit and then kind of get really mad, and then the camera comes over, it kind of comes up from Doomslayer's chest and sees his helmet and stuff. You see him start to load the super shotgun in a pose similar to like the Doom 2016 box art, but a little bit more dynamic, and then you see tagline, Doomslayer rips and tears. And then immediately afterward, the track Flesh and Metal kicks back in, and then Doomslayer just grabs Ridley, and then they throws him down and then follows him down that big pit. And they could do something cute, like have Doomslayer fall into whatever stage for the gameplay reveal, and you kind of show a bunch of his normal attacks and stuff, so kind of standard stuff. But after the gameplay section, we have a middle part where you see Doomslayer and Ridley crash through like this ceiling and fall into kind of this place that looks kind of like hell from the Doom games, but not exactly. It can also look like a lava level from Metroid, because again, we're coming from a location that looks like it's from a Metroid game. In fact, we do see a bunch of demons from the Doom games, right? We see some of the more basic ones like imps, cacodemons, zombie men and stuff. And so we see a bunch of those demons and stuff. We see Ridley about to charge Doomslayer, and we see Doomslayer just bust out a different weapon from the super shotgun, right? And so we go through a couple different weapons that he uses. So maybe like the plasma rifle or the rocket launcher or something, right? And Ridley just get attacked, right? And then that transitions into actually using them in gameplay and kind of showing off Doomslayer's whole multi-weapon thing. And then for the final section of the main portion of the trailer, we see Doomslayer kind of glow right, with the Final Smash like Sephiroth did in his CG trailer. And we see Ridley kind of beat up and stuff, he's struggling to get up. And then Doomslayer pulls out the BFG and then shoots it, and then that transitions into the Final Smash being the BFG. So we actually see that in game, right? We see, maybe we have the camera follow the ball, and then it's about to hit Ridley, and then we transition to gameplay of Ridley getting hit with the BFG in game, and then, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate fades in, and that's kind of the end of the trailer. And then we have kind of a little bonus bit, right? We see Samus back in her armor, and we see her drop down to the area that Doomslayer and Ridley were fighting in. She sees all of these enemies just completely down and stuff. And so you'll just have this one shot of like Doomslayer in the foreground. He's distracted, maybe he's reloading a super shotgun, maybe he's just looking around. And you see Samus kind of in the mid-ground, and you see this imp laying on the ground in the background. And then this imp's playing dead. The imp screams, gets up, screams, and then tries to run at Samus to attack her. Samus just charges her beam, fires without looking. The imp is just completely knocked down on the ground. And then Doomslayer just kind of looks and turns and sees Samus. And then that's the end of the trailer. I specifically chose to make this a continuation of a previous Smash trailer than just making it its own thing because, one, I think Doomslayer fighting Ridley shows off kind of the crossover aspect of Smash Bros., but also feels very true to the Doom series, right? Ridley does kind of look like a demon, right? I feel like if you just change Ridley's color and stuff, that you could arguably make him look like a Doom demon, and so having Doomslayer fight him in a trailer just kind of feels perfect, right? That fighting maybe Ganondorf or Bayonetta or something, I don't know, it wouldn't exactly feel right for Doomslayer's character, but yeah, fighting Ridley, perfect. And also having Doomslayer interact with Samus a little bit, I feel like kind of needs to happen because they both are like space traveling, armor wearing, badass characters in their own respective universes. So having a little moment between them, I think does homage to both series. Gosh, if I had the time, I would really love to do like a storyboard of this, but unfortunately my storyboarding skills are not really the best. And I think people are gonna imagine a version of the trailer that's much better than anything that I could like draw for storyboarding. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.